welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I do not feel 100% right now. I got a stomach bug from my toddler and I am better, but yesterday I basically laid in the bed the entire day. But today I'm going to set an hour timer and I'm gonna see how much I can get done. If you're in need of some cleaning motivation, set your timer. You can clean along with me or you can sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee and just watch me clean. Also, please make sure you thumbs up and you subscribe and let's get going. Now that our 1 hour timer is set, we are going to go ahead and start in the kitchen. I just wanted to get these dishes done because, man, they had started to pile up. We had literally no clean plates or anything left, so I really need to get this started. But I'm going to finish doing the dishes and then I'm going to move on to wiping down all of the surfaces. Okay, so like I mentioned at the beginning of this, we got kind of our whole household taken out by a stomach virus. I did not get it as bad as my husband. I have this aversion to throwing up, and if you're like me, you just resist throwing up. You guys let me know in the comments how you are. Even when I was pregnant, had like the worst morning sickness ever, and I threw up like twice, like debilitating. I couldn't get out of bed, but I just did not want to throw up. I just hate it. So I definitely had a stomach virus, but I was not throwing up. I was just super nauseous and dizzy and couldn't, keep anything down really, or like didn't have an appetite for anything. And anytime I ate, it just really upset my stomach. So I basically didn't eat for like a whole day and a half, basically. And then my husband, who was sick, well, he's sick right now as I'm recording this. He basically spent the entire previous night just throwing up, so that was awful. And then 2 nights before that, my toddler spent the whole night throwing up. So we have just had a crazy week of not good sleep and just sickness everywhere, and I have cleaned up so much throw up. Thankfully my husband is great about, he's an adult, so he was good about cleaning up after himself, but I had to clean up so much throw up for my toddler. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. But yeah, dealing with stomach bugs is literally the worst. Thankfully, we didn't all get sick at the same time, so I'm able to keep the house running while my husband is not feeling well, and then my toddler wasn't feeling well, and I wasn't sick also at the same time, so I could rest, so it actually kind of hit us in a good spot, honestly. But now my oldest is actually not feeling well. He is actually doing not too bad. He's not throwing up like my toddler and my husband were. He's more like me, where he is just kind of queasy and lightheaded and dizzy and has no appetite. And so, to be honest, if I'm gonna have a stomach virus, that's what I want. I want like the most mild version. But yes, so that's why our house is just a disaster. I was still sick the day before, and then my husband got sick in the evening, so I didn't get a chance to do my normal like house reset, and then I still didn't have a lot of energy to start this day, the day that I'm filming. So it was just, yeah, everything got behind. So I'm sure you guys all know how that is when your house gets sick. Everybody is just, everything kind of gets put on the back burner. So, but anyway, I'm going to just go ahead and wipe down the counter and then wipe down the stove top, and then I'm going to move on to doing the floors. Okay, so time for a quick time check. My hands are still soapy from washing the dishes, but we are about halfway through my power hour, And honestly, at this point, I was feeling like I haven't gotten anything done. All I've done is the dishes. And that's because my 4-year-old was running in and out of the kitchen and he wanted to play outside because it was like 55 degrees outside. So he kept coming inside wanting me to fill up his bucket of water. I needed to go check on him because obviously he was playing in like a bucket of water, so I wanted to make sure he was safe. And then our dog was out there and our dog was barking, and then we also have our duck out there, and so I was just trying to like monitor him playing outside and clean the house at the same time, and it was getting crazy. A couple of times our dog ran through the house with muddy feet, and I was like so upset because I'm like, I'm trying to get in the kitchen and you're running in here with your muddy feet. So she got put back outside for a while just so she could dry off, but then Griffin kept hosing her down with water, so she wanted to come inside, but I wouldn't let her in because she was wet. So I had to keep telling him, stop spraying her with water so she can come inside and she can be dry and she can come inside and rest, because she's kind of older. She's like 8, so she doesn't have, all the stamina that she had when she was a puppy. But yeah, so like I said, I was feeling a little bit discouraged at this point that, man, I'm not going to get as much stuff done in this, little hour that I wanted to get done. But I was like, you know what, let's just keep pushing through. Maybe I can speed up a little bit or like get a couple more things done than I thought I would. And honestly, an hour is more than I really had energy to do today as it is. Like I said, we haven't slept well. We've all been ill. So yeah, I'm just happy that I was able to at least get the spaces done that I did. But the kitchen is also the place that I spend the most time in, and it gets the messiest. So I was happy to at least get that reset. But once I finish these floors, I'm actually going to move on to doing some laundry. Like I said, having sick kiddos, having a sick husband, we have been doing a lot of laundry, not just because of people getting sick on the laundry, but because I like to change out all the sheets when everyone starts getting sick. Even though I change the sheets out probably every 2 weeks, I like to change the sheets more often when everyone is sick, because it just helps to keep away the spread of germs, because we're all just like sharing germs. And I just feel like it's gross when you're sick to just sleep in the same gross sheets. I don't know, that could just be a me thing, but I immediately changed my sheets when I started feeling better. And then I changed my oldest son's sheets today because he wasn't feeling well, and so I was like, well, let me just get his sheets changed, because I know my toddler hangs out in his room and my husband was hanging out in there the other day, so I was like, let me just get those changed too. So I have been doing all of the laundry for our bedding, and that's got me behind on our actual clothing, so I really needed to get that taken care of. And once I get all of this laundry switched over and started, I'm just going to start on our little guest bathroom right here. why do my kids have so many freaking toothbrushes? Like, we literally have 9 toothbrushes in the guest bathroom. There was the 2 electric ones, and then there are 2 regular ones, and then my toddler has this special mouthpiece one that I got a long time ago, and we just have so many toothbrushes down here in the guest bathroom, and I think they have 2 upstairs in their bathroom. I was just looking at this and I'm like, why do we have so many? But you know what? The reason is because my toddler changes on a daily basis what kind of toothbrush he wants to use, and he doesn't want to brush his teeth unless he can choose his toothbrush. So yeah, if you have toddlers, you know they are very picky, especially when they're about to turn 4. Will be 4 in August, and they're just very strong-willed. He has a lot of opinions. He wants to make decisions. He's a big boy. He wants to do things on his own. So yeah, I just try to give him at least 2 options here and there. But I'm gonna finish this bathroom up, and then we're going to tidy up the living room, and then we'll see how much more time we have. Alright, that will actually bring us to the end of this video. I'm just going to tidy up some of the toys on the couch here and then fix the pillows, and that'll be it for the living room. My oldest was sitting here because he was not feeling well. Like I said, he was starting to not feel well. You can see his Gatorade right there. So I just let him hang out there for a little bit, and I just kind of tidied up around him. But as soon as I finished these pillows, the timer actually went off. So we finished our power hour of cleaning. We didn't get as much as I wanted to get done, like I said, but I definitely felt better about my space and felt better about just how the house felt in general. So thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.